In this session, we will talk about air pollution. We will understand what is air pollution, causes, effects, and remedies on air pollution. But why? Why is the air quality in India very poor? What are the factors that are affecting the air quality? Let us see what are the causes of air pollution. This pie chart shows you the sources and causes of air pollution. 45% of the air pollution is happening because of dust and construction, which is the result of fast urbanization and industrialization. The next big cause is waste burning, which contributes to 17%. This releases toxic gases in the air. 14% of air pollution is caused because of transport. Increase in personalized transport is a big reason for this. Diesel generators cause 9%, 8% is because of different emissions from industries, and 7% is domestic cooking. These all release harmful gases in the air. More reasons such as burning of agricultural waste, known as the stable burning, which is a regular practice in India. In this, farmer initially set fire to remaining plant materials in the farm. It emits lot of smoke gases in the air, clouding the air which spreads for miles. More reasons such as atomic energy plants, even the test conducted, are contributing to the air pollution. Firecrackers also contribute to the air pollution in a much larger amount. Deforestation also indirectly helps to increase the air pollution. But if you look at all of these reasons closely, they all are results of human activities. All of these activities done by us every day results in a lot of air pollution. So these are man-made air pollutants. But there are few reasons of air pollutions which occur naturally. So what are natural reasons? What are the natural air pollutants? As we have seen in the previous video as well, volcanic eruptions are one type of natural pollutants. They release mixture of gases in the air, such as sulfur dioxide, carbon dioxide, ammonium chloride, hydrogen, vapors of water, and lot of dust particles. Some of these gases can even be toxic. The smoke from volcanic eruptions can be spread to hundreds of miles away. Some poisonous gases and water vapors from inside the earth can be released in the air due to large magnitude earthquakes. Forest fires. These can also become the reason for air pollution. Recently, we have witnessed three such big incidences for forest fires. The first was in the Amazon forest, which has caused a lot of harm to the environment, not only with respect to the air pollution, but also in the deforestation, species loss, habitat loss, etc. The same we have experienced in the Australia, which again caused a lot of damage to our environment. Even in Uttarakhand, India, recently we have seen the forest fire incidences. These were burning for weeks. They they have burned more than 4,700 acres of forest. All of them were multiple fires burning a large amount of area. Cyclones or dust storms can also cause lot of air pollution. Because of the heavy wind, the soil, pollen, dust, microbes, and even garbage gets mixed with the air. Even the microbes in the air cause air pollution. As you can see in the image, the pollens released in the air also contribute in the air pollution. As we all know, air is a mixture of gases, and all of these pollutants release a lot of different gases. They all get mixed in the air we breathe. But when we talk about air pollution and harmful gas, there are few particular gases which are really harmful for our health. Let's see those particular gases in a little bit more detail. We will talk about their sources and even their effects on human health. We all know about carbon monoxide. It is a very harmful gas. It is released from industrial chimneys and vehicles. It lowers the oxygen carrying capacity of the blood, causing lot of respiratory problems. Oxides of nitrogen is also released from vehicles. It causes irritation of respiratory tract and lungs. Particulate matter and dust is also released from vehicles and industrial chimneys. They also affect our lungs, causing respiratory diseases. Dust also causes silicosis. Silicosis is something in which dust containing silica can build up in your lungs and breathing passages. This leads to scarring that makes it hard to breathe. Sulfur dioxide is released from factories. In such factories, coal and mineral oil is used as fuel. The sulfur dioxide causes irritation of the eye, respiratory tract problems, excess mucus, cough, and even breathing issues. The pesticides used in the farming are also harmful. Even the production of such pesticides is harmful. They can release a lot of harmful gases in the air. They cause mental weakness, even deaths due to prolonged exposure to the pesticides. Methane, as we all know, is very harmful. It can be released in the air from industrial leakage. These effects are very lethal. It can cause skin cancer, asthma, other respiratory diseases. It is very poisonous. All have also heard about chlorofluorocarbons, that is CFC. The effects of CFC are very harmful. The release from refrigerators, air conditioners, aerosol sprays, they damage the ozone layer in our atmosphere. Now you may know that ozone layer is a very important layer in our atmosphere. It protects us from the harmful UV rays coming from the sun. All of these pollutants have lot of negative effects on our environment. Let us see what are the effects of air pollution. The main effect of air pollution is greenhouse effect. You may have heard about this term. Is greenhouse effect. Let's say that this is our earth, this is the atmosphere of the earth, and this is our sun. When the sun rays fall on the earth's surface, the part of it is absorbed by the earth and part of it is reflected back. Some part of reflected rays are trapped by atmosphere of the earth. As these radiations are trapped, they contribute to the temperature of the earth and increase it. Because of these gases, the earth is a warm planet. This helps in keeping the water in a liquid state and flourish the life on earth. But now, because of our activities, more and more carbon dioxide is released in the atmosphere. Carbon dioxide traps the reflected radiations from the earth as more and more CO2 is released. This increases the temperature, leading to global warming, which is a major concern for humanity right now. Just like carbon dioxide, nitrous oxide, methane, and water vapors are also a part of global warming greenhouse gases. All of these gases cause global warming. Acid rain is another such dangerous effect of air pollution. We all have studied rain cycle. When in the rain cycle the different pollutants get added, it becomes acid rain cycle. Industries release a lot of pollutants in the air, as we have seen before. These harmful gases like oxides of sulfur, nitrogen gets mixed with rain water and form acids like sulfuric acid, nitric acid, nitrous acid, etc. These acids mix with the water droplets or even the snowflakes. When they come down as rain, they become harmful. Acid rain causes lot of environmental and health issues. Acidity of water bodies is increased, harming aquatic animals and even plants. The plants which use the water from such water bodies also get affected. Buildings, bridges, wires also erode due to acid rain. Water carrying pipes, tanks are made up of metal. If they carry such acidic water, the metal can leach into water, further polluting it and therefore affecting the health of receivers. Even the color of Taj Mahal has changed due to air pollution. It has become yellowish Taj Mahal now due to carbon monoxide and sulfur dioxide. It mixes with water, making it acidic, and this water reacts with the marble and turns it yellow. These are just few examples. There are many more effects of air pollution, such as irritation of the eye and mainly breathing problems and adverse respiratory diseases. Plants also get affected. It leads to retarded growth, leaves falling off, stomata on the leaves get closed up as it clogs by the small particles of dust, slowing down the rate of photosynthesis. Now we know what causes the air pollution and what happens because of air pollution. Now let's look at the remedies. What we can do to stop or at least decrease the air pollution. The simplest but most important solution is to plant more and more trees. We should plant at least one tree per month and take good care of it. It is something we all can do at our home in a very few accessories. The next thing we can do is to keep check on our instruments and see if they release any harmful gases like CFCs. If so, we should switch these products with the products which release less harmful gases. Keep check on our vehicles. Keep updating our PUC certificate, that is Pollution Under Control certificate. It tells us if the scooter or cars are in permissible limit and do not emit harmful gases beyond standard limits. We can also use CNG to fuel our cars. No smoking. Educate and help others also to quit smoking. Proper disposal of stinking waste, even the segregation of our waste. In general, the smoke emitting from the factories should be controlled. Filters should be used by such factories. Control on atomic and chemical testing and even using of such weapons. We can use more solar energy powered products. Entire houses now can be built on solar energy powered products. Even hydro energy, that is what using of water pressure, and wind energy are also cleaner and renewable sources. Less or no use of firecrackers is also advisable. Reusing, recycling whatever we can at our home, and volunteering in the campaigns which help to reduce the air pollution. In the next session, we will talk about soil pollution, causes, effects, and remedies of soil pollution. Thank you.